Okay, let's go through all the questions of today's. Question number 1 is, in a 10 kilometer race, A, B, C run a race. This is to get this. If A beats B by 1 kilometer, B beats C by 1 kilometer, how many? Okay, so simply for A by B, if we take, by the time A ran 10 kilometer, B ran 10 minus 1, 9 kilometers. And when we take B by C, by the time B ran 10, C ran 9 kilometers. Now when we multiply both the equation, this B gets cancelled with this. So what we'll get is, we'll get 10 by 9 into 10 by 9. So this we need 10 kilometer for A. Okay, so this will basically be 1081, so 8.1. So the difference is 1.9 kilometer or 1900 meter. That's it. Question number 1. Now question number 2. Question number 2 is, bottle 1 contains milk and water in a mixture 7:2. So basically water and milk. So milk upon mixture will be, for bottle 1 milk upon mixture will be 7 by 7 plus 2, 9. For bottle 2, milk upon mixture will be 9 by 9 plus 4, 13. Now we are that when what should be combined so that we get 3:1. So milk upon mixture will be 3.4. Okay, so now you can see that this fraction is bigger than this because the difference is 2 and here the difference is 4 and the numbers are quite close. Okay, so this will be simply alligation. We can apply 3 by 15 minus 9 by 13. So this will be 52, 13, 3, 39 minus 13, 4, 36. So 3 by 52. So this will be 3 by 52 and here 7 by 9 minus 3 by 4. So 36. So 9, 4, 36, 4, 7, 28, 4, 9, 36, 9, 3, 27. So 1 by 36. So now simply the ratio of this to this will be the answer. 3 by 52, 1 by 36, 1 goes here, 6 goes, 36 goes over here. 4, 9, 36, 13. So 27 by 13. 9, 3, 27 and 13. So 27 by 13 is the answer to this question. Question number 2 done. Question number 3. In a village, the production of food grains increased by 40% and per capita of food grains increased by 27% during a certain period. The percentage of it. So per capita will basically be total production upon total population. Production upon population. Okay. So a very good approach for this question I'm telling you. For this, say the production was initially was total 100 and the population was 100 as well. So per capita consumption was 100 by 100 as per this formula. Now the production is 140 and the population we don't know, say it is as x. Okay, and the per capita has now increased to 1 by 4. So when we solve this, we get 140 by 1.27, my bad. So upon 1.27, this is equal to x. So this is approximately 1.1 times, approximately, seeing the options. So 1.1 we can say. So the percentage increases from 1 to 1.1. So approximately 10% is the answer to this question. Now next question. The question is, let A, B, C, D, E, F be a regular hexagon with the each side of length 1 centimeter, the area of the square. Okay, so take a hexagon, 6-sided hexagon. So A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, what will be the area of the square with side AC? So if this is AC, this is 1 we know, and this is x. Okay, this angle, how to calculate? We have a formula. Each angle in a regular polygon is how much? Total number of sides minus 2 into 180 upon total number of sides. Here number of sides is 6 hexagon. Okay, so 6 minus 2 is 4 and this is 180 upon 6. So this will be 30. So this will basically be 120. Okay, so each angle is 120. So basically this angle is 120. Now cosine rule, cos 120 equals square of this minus square of this. So 1 plus 1 minus x square upon 2 into product of this and this. So 1 into 1, so leave it as it is. Okay, so 2. Now cos 120 is minus 1 upon 2. Now this gets cancelled. So this is basically minus 1 equals 2 minus x square. So x square equals 3. Now x is what? X is basically AC and AC square equals 3. Now if the square has a side AC, its area will be AC square. So 3. So AC square and AC square is 3. So 3 is the answer to this question. Done. Question number Question number 4 also done. Now the roots of the equation is 2 to the power 6x minus 2 to the power 3x plus 2 minus 21 equal to 0. As soon as you see this, for this you can suppose this equation second this to be t. Okay, so what you can do is you can write this as 2 to the power 3x into 2. We can write it like this, minus 2 to the power 3x into 2, because this how I have done 2 to the power a plus b equals 2 to the power a into 2 to the power b. This I have used over here. Okay, this is written like this, and minus 21 equals 0. Now suppose say this equation is this 2 to the power 3x is t, so this is t square minus this is 2 square na, because when we split 3x plus 2 it will be written as 2 to the power 3x into 2 to the power 2, so this will be 4. So this will be 2 to the power 2 is 4 minus 4t minus 21. There is a plus over here, my bad, this is a plus, equals 0. Now simply you have to split this 4, the product should be minus 21, and when we add we get 4. Okay, so this will be plus 7 and minus 3, so t square plus 7t minus 3t minus 21. From here we get t equals 3. Minus 1 is discarded because 2 to the power 3x can't be in the negative terms. Okay, so 2 to the power 3x is 3. Okay, so we got 2 to the power 3x as 3. Okay, so 2 to the power 3x is 3. Now we have to find the value of 3. Simply take log both the sides, so this can be written as 3x log 2 equals log 3. So x will be log 3 1 upon 3 log 3 by log 2. Now we know that log a by log b can be written as log a base b. So similarly we can do this over here as well. We have denominator 2, so this will go to the base, so this will be 1 by 3 log 3 base 2. That's it. Now question number 5 done as well. Question number 6. Question number 6 is the distance from B to C is thrice that from A to B. Okay, so we have A, B, C. From B to C is thrice that of A to B, so this is 3x. Two trains travel from A to B and then from B to C. Okay, this is okay. So train 1, the speed of train 2 is double that of 1. So speed is 1 v, then train 2 will be 2 v, and after v they exchange their speed, so this will become this and this will become this, so this will be 2 v and v. Okay, now for t1 when we calculate, the total time taken will be from A to B then B to C. Okay, for train 1 A to B time will be distance is x and speed is v, so x by v, and from B to C it will be distance is 3x, speed is 2v, so this will basically be 1.5 x by v. So this can be written as 2.5 x by v. 2.5 x by v. Okay. Now for train 2, just remove this and we can write 2.5 x by v. For train 2, distance is x, speed is 2v, so 0.5 x by v, and 3. This will be 3 by 1, so 3. So this can be written as 3.5. Directly we can write 3.5 x by v. So time 1 by time 2 will basically be 35 by 25, 5 and 7. That's it. Done. This is the answer. Now let's come to question number 7.